actually going to work? Hey, Meg. Hey, Judith. Sorry if you guys have been waiting, having some technical problems here. How are you guys? Happy Palm Sunday to you too, Judith. Hi, Puss in the Boots. Hi, Tawanda. How are you guys doing? Such a Sunday, right? Hey, Fancy Feathers. How have you been doing? Hi, Hillary. Of a 2-day headache. I feel for you. I really do. It's one of the reasons I had to get glasses. That took forever to come in. I've been having a lot of headaches, a lot of migraines. It was really bad. Hi, Kim. Hi, DJ the DJ. Doing laundry, getting ready to go outside soon. So is it nice where you are, Meg? Things are falling into place. Good. Oh, Meg, thanks. They suit you. I think I look really, old. And it wasn't about trying to, you know what I mean? I will say one thing, for them not being like, they were pretty damn expensive, you guys. Like, I'm not even kidding. I didn't think they would be like that, and even having insurance here. I have a sneaking suspicion it's springtime allergies in Texas. That could be. That could be too. Thanks, you guys. You're always very, very kind. Thank you. Well, whether I want to wear them or I don't want to wear them, I have to. Because if I don't, I suffer badly. Whatever it seems to be. And it's not like, I'm on the computer and things like that constantly or all the time, but I had to have special coatings to these. Like, it was a bit pricey. But I'd rather had gotten everything that I needed done with them versus getting them. I have the glare protection, all that kind of stuff. I mean, not that it's important, but I just figured if I was going to do it, I was going to do it. And that was going to be it. I think I do need to go back and have them tightened out some because they do come, they slip down on me, but it is what it is. So anyway, you guys, overall, this live's not going to be like, excessively long and things like that. But because I do have things that need to get done. Everybody kind of already knows I have nurses coming in, things like that. But from the title, you could probably see that it says, "Stop the hate and get a life." No, you guys, I'm not trying to be talking about drama. I'm not trying to be some damn drama channel because that's not me at all. Hey, Jules. Jules, have you been getting my emails? I need to ask you because there's just some weird things going on. And thank you. It's a very sweet compliment. Hi, Shanette. Hi, Kathy. Don't want to miss you either, sweetie. Anyway. So, you guys know one of the other lives that I got on to talk about what was going on with the email situation. And then unfortunately, the live that was a few days after that. Hi, Tiva. Like, I don't even understand what is going on with people. Pink left. What do you mean, Meg? Like, not going to be on YouTube anymore? I guess I should be reading some of these. Hi, Nancy. Do I have issues with my heart? That's not why I have, nursing coming in. My mom does. Hi, Marty. How are you, hun? Hi, survived it. Hi, Love Hollister. So anyway, you guys, basically, you would think that the shit would stop, right? No. There were some things that got worse. And of course, I already said in that video that I had gotten the police involved with it because, like, yeah, I don't know what you're meaning there, honey. Marty. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, I'm stopping. I'm kind of all over the place here, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read your messages to see what's going on. And while I'm talking, I don't always pay attention to the chat, you guys. So I'm sorry. Sometimes after the video has been ended, I'll go back and I'll read the comments, but I'm not trying to avoid anybody, okay? I'm just letting you guys know. And I'm not even coming on every single day, you guys, because there are a lot of things that are going on, things that are changing. You know, I'm dealing with some things medically, but at the same time, I want to go back to work. And, you know, it was once, you know, brought up, asked in the chats, you know, like, well, what do you do for a living? And, you know, I was trying to keep that kind of more private. And somebody said, you know, with the wound, and they're like, well, why can't you work now? And I said it was a lifting restriction. And then somebody had said, you work in the medical field. Yes, I do. Okay. So anyway, but there's things that I can do that I don't necessarily have to be doing that at the given time. But I want to get back to work. There's just, you know, I don't enjoy sitting at home. And it breaks my heart for anybody that they have to, because medically they just can't work anymore, or, you know, if something is going on in their lives. You guys know I'm not a judgmental person. I am not, you know, I don't talk about other people. I just do my thing. And that's why I think I was so blown away by what was coming my way. But I've also been getting a ton of emails from people stating, you know, Stacey, you're not the only one this is happening to. Well, it shouldn't be happening to anybody. And that's why I'm saying, you guys, this whole state thing, like, yeah, state thing, hate thing, if I can talk, I just don't even understand it. I'm a grown woman. I try my very best to act like that. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But in trying to figure out where these emails were coming from, where they were just downright hateful, very threatening, to a point that it was like just off the charts, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Hey, Mary, how are you doing, hon? I missed you. I thought maybe you didn't like me anymore. But like, so obviously it has to go a little bit further than that. Other people had to get involved, check what was going on. And you know how you guys told me a while back when there was some problems when I first started about getting the VPN protection type of thing? Quite interesting. And these people that can get the VPN, you know, you can change where that comes from and things like that. Like, seriously, you guys? That was quite interesting. And when I found that out, and it was obviously from an authority, but when I found these things out, I was just like, you know, I continuously heard about, oh, get VPN protection. That way somebody can't get into like your private stuff. Okay. Well, I didn't know that, you know, like people that know what they're doing and stuff can switch like where it's from and whatever. Okay. So unfortunately, the person that has been very nasty, they're not going to be having a good day. And I'm being very serious. You've been sickened in the hospital, Mary? I am so sorry. Hon, I really hope that you're okay. I know you have a lot of issues medically. That's not good. No, you guys. I don't like when I hear that, people that come in on a routine, basis, they're sick, something's going on. That affects me because I care. So anyway, I'm getting, these emails about that I live in a trailer and that, when you live in a trailer, you're a piece of garbage and, trailer trash and all of these other things. First and foremost, even if I did live in a trailer, which I don't, you know what? At least I had a roof over my head, if that was the case. I don't care if I lived in the crappiest apartment or something. It doesn't matter. I don't care about any of those things to begin with. And I don't know, like, at this point, you know how I said it was coming from it seemed like it was coming from different accounts and things like that. Maybe different people. Maybe it was the same person, just multiple accounts, whatever. Well, I can honestly say back a few days ago when this stuff was going on, it was figured out who it was. It was more than one person. And so I got to proceed with that stuff. I'm not going to get into that. But it's like people don't stop. Like, when do people really grow the hell up and get a life? That's why I have this title the way that I do. Like, when will they ever? I mean, if I'm just a simple person that comes on here and I love to be able to talk to, people that come in here, that I don't look as just a number. I honestly enjoy being able to talk to different people. Hi, Pamela. Saw your name at the top. I really do. But I'm a person that just minds my own business and I sit back. Yeah, might be, boring to some people and whatever. But if it can happen to me, obviously it can happen to any freaking buddy. And you guys, like I said in my last video, or maybe it was the one before that, there are some people that are just not strong enough to take it. They're just not. So can you imagine what the hell they would go through? I mean, seriously, it's just not okay. And, I never said the name of whom we found out from the email accounts with the IP addresses and things like that. I never said that. I didn't do it for a reason because I don't want to start more shit. Could I say the names? Would the names be recognized? Yes, I'm sure that they would because I recognize them right from the go. But why? Why me? Was it to get me fired up because I'm a person that usually doesn't discuss anything, drama related or anything like that? Do you know what I'm trying to say to you guys? I just, that's the only thing that I can come up with to the fact of why it would have happened that way. They do it because they think they can and think they are anonymous, but they are not. No, they're not, Jules. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. If any of this kind of crap happens to you guys, for whatever reason, try to find out, like, where it's coming from. Seriously. Like, if it gets out of control, you guys. I mean, don't let anything, like, drive you over the top, please. You know what I mean? Just don't. Because they think that they can just be, discreet and hidden and nothing's going to come out of it. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. When I first even had to contact authority and stuff, I thought, you know what? They're going to laugh at me. They're like, I just had all these things running through my head thinking just different crap. Well, that's actually not. Like, things are taken very seriously, you guys. And they can find out. So that's what, a lot of you guys that are in here right now, you are the people that I always see. And I'm grateful for that. And that's important to me, I guess. You know what I mean? That I'm being able to connect with the people that would routinely come into my chats, not people that have never actually, we really have never talked before. I think people take advantage of the fact that you can be anything and anyone when you're behind a screen. Yes. Hi, darling Nikki. How are you, hon? You know what? I'm not one of those. I said this a long time ago, you guys. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'm not like what I'm saying to somebody else. I'm not trying to hurt their feelings. I'm not, if you get upset and somebody's done something to you, I can understand, like, okay, speak your piece, I guess, and do whatever it is that you feel you need to do that you think is going to make it better. But sometimes retaliation only makes it worse. And I know that. So that's why I don't do it, I guess. It's not because I'm a weak person. I just sit back and let people just walk all over me, shit all over me, and it doesn't matter. No, that's not who I am. But at the same time, I try to look at the situation and be like, is this going to make it worse? Is this going to make it any better? Do you guys know what I mean? You're smart. You guys are smart. I don't need to tell you guys, like, because you already know. So, but it's just like, I wonder, this has been on my mind for weeks now. Is YouTube ever going to get back to where it kind of was prior? And I just don't know. I don't know if any of you guys know, but I got to a point where I just started going back and watching beauty videos and things like that again, because that is what I ultimately enjoyed on, YouTube. And I got to meet I shouldn't say meet, but I got to watch other people that I was very interested in and thought, oh my goodness, they have plenty to offer and all of these things. And then it was just like, holy shit, all hell's breaking loose. And I backed myself away, and that didn't make me happy. You know what I mean? Because I want to be able to support people, and everybody acts like it's such a big deal about the subscriber count and all of those kinds of things. Seriously? I mean, I made it clear from day one. Hey, small town, big girl, how are you doing? Small town girl, big city heart. I always do that. You ever take notice? I never get the name right off the top. But sweetie, I know you've been in here many a times. So I'm sorry I'm rambling, you guys, but it's like sometimes if I don't get it out right when I need to, then I'm not going to get it out. And hey, Valerie, how you doing? I feel bad for a lot of people that have been struggling, having a ton of issues. And, here I am. I've been having a lot of it too. But I actually, if I get an email and I know that it's from somebody that I actually talk to, that like I talk to in my lives and everything, then I will respond to them. If it is somebody that I really don't know or whatever, like I'm not dealing with it. I'm just not. These damn glasses. I really do need to get them tightened up, I think, a bit. Hey, Karen. So, I mean, like I said this so many freaking times, you guys. YouTube's big enough for tons of people. I mean, YouTube is to be about creators. And I have something in mind that I would like to try to go with and do. But at the same time, like if I do the other part of it, I really like the lives because I like to be able to connect with communication, talk with you guys. I really like that part of it a lot. So if I go and I do what I'm hoping to do, hi, Vixen, then they would be uploads. And then I could do like lives, like, what do you guys think? One time a week, 2 times out of 7 days if I can, because like I said, I really do want to go back to work. So, unfortunately, I can't do exactly what I want to do and what I can do with the medical aspect because of, the lifting at this point with such a large wound. But I can do other things. And that was also part of having to get these, because if I do the other thing, the screens and, the computer screens and things like that, with me having migraines so badly. And like I told you guys, when they tested my pressure, it's like your blood pressure, but they can test the pressure in your eyes, that it was so elevated. And that's what can be part of why you get headaches and you get migraines so badly. And that was me. Like, I was struggling really bad. And then finally I had to break down and go to the eye doctor. Yeah, was it expensive? It was. But if this is going to help and I don't got to have migraines and headaches, yeah, you best believe I'll pay the money. I cannot imagine anyone doing this to Stacy. I have not checked my emails in months. So if they are bullying me, I have no idea. Well, it's probably a good thing that you don't know. I mean, nobody should be, but that's what I mean. It can happen to anybody, you guys. It really can. And I don't understand why people are doing it. I don't. I think it may be the only thing I can say about myself, and I'll only speak for myself. But I think that the only reason maybe they tried it with me is because they know that I'm normally not, I won't do anything like drama stuff that way. So maybe they figured, okay, they got me to a point. I said something. I will wholeheartedly admit that. Obviously I did. I came on the live. I stated, look, this is the shit that's going on with the email threats. But at the same time, it's not like I was coming on here day after day after day after day and being like, oh, this is getting to be ridiculous. And do you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. I'm just not. Karen, I've had a lot of problems with threatening emails. However, it has been discovered where, and actually, I thought maybe it was one person with several different email accounts. However, it was more than one person. So we're getting it figured out. You think you ruined your eyes from wearing readers from the dollar store? A lot of people. I had readers, you know what I mean? And it just wasn't working out for me. I think it made it worse for me, to be honest. So, Kathy, maybe, you should look into, getting your eyes checked. I don't know if you're having any problems, hon, but Judith, I did. I had to. And that's the reason why, and then it came up with the attorney aspect of things. And, you guys, this is another important thing. You start getting these people involved, and say you hire an attorney, your retainer, and it can be very pricey. And I already know that. I'm not going to say why, but I do. Okay. So we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go any further with that. But seriously, it's just not, I'm sorry. I get people love to have fun. They might like to prank. They might like to get you, your goat and get you riled up and get you going. But you guys, it's not funny. It's not. Because you're going to go and you're going to do something, and then the result is not going to be in that person's favor. So I think it just comes down to how much is one person going to take. But when you start threatening somebody, that's one thing. You start threatening their family, that's a completely different story. I don't think anybody should be doxing. I don't think anybody should be, doing anything like that, because it can be harmful. You guys know that. I mean, think about it for a hot second. Would you want people that are just on a platform, whether if it's any of the social media platforms. Just do it that way, like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Would you want people to know exactly where you live, that they could just come do things to you? And nobody does. I mean, come on. I mean, there might be people out there that do let people know where they live and all that kind of stuff, but most people don't want that because they have families, they have children, and you guys know how it is. Keeping your children safe and keeping yourself safe. And so, no, not everybody wants that, you guys. But again, that's not really something that I should have to tell you. You guys are smart. I mean, look at all the things that you guys come into my chats and you talk about. So there you go. You know what I mean? You guys know. Absolutely, Judith. You've got to protect yourself. I agree, you guys. Yes, Marty, I am. That's another thing. Like, people, they don't even know. Like, you hear me bring up about my honey and things like that, because that's how I always refer to him. That's just the way that I always have. So I think it's just, there are people that'll say with their better half, oh, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend, that's my husband, that's my wife, that's my sugar pie, that you know what I mean? For me, that's my honey kind of thing. So, but for anybody to think that they would get to me, like get to my house, or they just really have no idea. And I'm being honest about that. And I have law enforcement in my family. So, I mean, I'm not going to go to what extent of that law enforcement, what departments and things like that, but I just say law enforcement, and I'll keep it that way. And no, that does not mean specify it now. That does not mean that, I say, this is someone's name. They're giving me no, no, not at all. I wouldn't play like that. Hey, Joni, how you doing? So, I mean, I've been getting messages and things like that, like, Stacy, how are you doing? Oh, and by the way, DJ the DJ, I just saw yours not too long ago on one of my older videos, seeing how I was doing and stuff. I don't know if you're still in here, but if you are, thanks for always saying hi. And I know you try to do that every few days if I haven't been on or something like that. But so far, you guys, my mom, actually, my parents came to visit yesterday, which was wonderful. My mom was good. There were no kinds of problems. Thank God. However, again, my mom does need to go to the cardiologist. There's just things that need to still be dealt with, you guys. But my mom, thank goodness, is okay right now. And as far as my son, well, we all know I still have one more appointment with him, which is GI, still waiting for. That one got spaced out the longest, but I was very grateful he did get to see the surgeon prior to, having that long wait, because that was really bugging me. And you guys know, you have kids, something's wrong with your kids, you're like that mama that's on top of, you want it done like yesterday. So it's just, there's just been a lot going on. And I know that I haven't been on here like I once was, but I mean, you guys, it's because there's a lot going on, and I do have a life. Do you know what I mean? I do. So that's how it is, and I know you guys have a life too. And thank you, Mary. I don't bring it up on here a lot because I don't want to offend anybody. But, you guys do know that I've come on here and I've talked about, I do pray, and I pray for many that come in here to my, my channel. because I know, to a degree what's going on with them in their life. And I know that they're sick, or maybe they're not sick, but somebody in their family is, and I do, but I don't talk about it much because there is a lot of people that seem to have, issue. Maybe they just do not believe in that. And that's fine, you guys. It's just fine. Do you know what I mean? Mert, hello. What do you mean take your camera down a little? But overall, you guys, that's kind of what's been going on. So yeah, now since it's not the threat aspect of things, it is, you are poor, you live in a trailer, your trailer trash, somebody should burn down your trailer. Like, first and foremost, you don't make fun of anything that somebody lives in. Hey, Nat, I missed you. I thought you abandoned me too, actually. But yeah, I don't give a shit, you guys. It's not supposed to be about money. No, I don't live in a freaking trailer, and financially we're fine. Believe me. But why? Why do people have to be like that? I just don't understand it. And again, this is somebody behind the keyboard. Okay. So what? Maybe not everybody lives in a $500,000 home or $1 million home, or I don't care if it's an apartment. There's people that live in their cars. Okay. And at least they have that. It shouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It just shouldn't matter. Aw, kisses to you too. I don't know, you guys. I don't understand it. I have friends through the years, upbringing, that had lived in a trailer, and I never thought any less of anybody like that, ever. And I never would. Because you know what? Like I said, at least they have a freaking roof over their head. And it shouldn't matter. I don't give a shit. It just shouldn't matter. But it's just the point. So there were people that were saying the other stuff. Then it goes into that. Well, then it was, it seems like this person was attacking on the more materialistic type of things. And you know what? Yeah, I like to have nice things. I'm not going to sit here and lie about it. But do I throw it in anybody's face? No. Because not everybody can maybe possibly afford to have something. But at the same time, I don't feel, nor have I ever felt, like I was better than somebody else. I don't just go out spending money, and you know what I mean? Like, the last thing that I truly bought was something I truly needed, which was these right here. But you know what I mean? I just don't get people. People need help. And they need to get a damn life. Yes, Judith. Keyboard gangsters. That's what it is. I don't know. I mean, you should have probably seen my face, like, when I read that one. And there were multiple messages from this person talking about trailer. And then it was, oh, well, maybe you live in a roach-infested apartment. Okay. At this point it was, and I didn't even respond. And I think maybe that's why the messages just kept coming. But whatever. It's just they really need to get it together. Okay, here we go. It's not going to work, you guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry. Not quite in the mood for it today, you guys. But even though I haven't been getting on here, a lot and things like that, it doesn't mean that I don't care about you guys or I've forgotten about you guys or whatever, because I never would. I know who is constantly in here. I know who, used to possibly be in here and maybe they're not anymore, but I can't make somebody come in. Hey, Carol, how are you, hon? So, I mean, I am who I am. And you guys know that. There's not anything to hide here. Hey, Winky, how are you, sweetie? It's like, do we want a $3,000 purse or $3,000 to put in a $50 purse? Correct. I mean, yeah, everyone talks about Louis Vuittons, and yeah, you guys, they're a great purse. Okay, fine. I can sit here and admit that. Do you think that I have tons of Louis Vuittons sitting around in my house or, whatever? No, I don't. Do I have? Yes, I do. But you know something? I also have Michael Kors. I also have, I don't have Chanel, and that's fine because you know what? They're a little bit pricey. But I also have freaking purses that I like from the mall, like, that aren't some big name, and I don't care. I just don't care. You know what I mean? It's not some big freaking deal. Hey, Katie, this mentality makes me so sick. Not going to get you to heaven. Absolutely. It's not about, it should never be about what somebody has. It really shouldn't. Yeah, of course. Are there people out there that are very, very rich? And well, of course. But I'm grateful for my loved ones. I'm grateful for what we have. I mean, that's it. That's just the way that it is. I will concentrate on my children and nieces before myself. I will do me when they are all on their own. Absolutely not. I mean, I would much rather spend money on my son or even my honey before myself. And if you ask them, they'll tell you that's exactly what happens. I don't go on some shopping spree. I mean, yeah, okay, I had my hair done and things like that at the salon. I might have, the one time I went to the salon, I just had it cut. Another time, they did, do the balayage or whatever the heck it's called. But you guys, I'm not out there buying diamonds, and do you know what I mean? It's just not me, I guess. It's just not. I don't care. We go shopping at the dollar store, and we go to the thrift store too. Yes, we do. You know what, you guys? You can find some really good buys in like the Salvation Army or thrift stores. You know what I mean? You really can. Exactly, Tawanda. It's nobody's business but somebody else's. You know what I mean? Like the person that it is. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. But like I said, I told you guys this back of videos ago, lives ago, that growing up, I didn't grow up with money. I didn't, I was so grateful for what I got growing up. And I wasn't that child that always said to my mom, Mom, I want this. Mom, I want that. Because I already knew that more than likely it would probably hurt my mom because she couldn't do it. And I just thought to myself, you know what? When I get older and I earn my own money, I'll be able to have the things I want, but within limitation. So, I mean, I guess I just look at it maybe differently than some. I don't know. It is what it is. But money's not like money's obviously important to pay your bills and things like that. But it's not about the materialistic living in some, this person has this, so I need to have it. That's not the way it is for me. Hi, Ryan. What's your question? When they put the roof over your head and the meals on your table, then they've earned the right to say, absolutely, Carol. Nobody's here paying our bills. So, I mean, that's how it is. Money is a tool. That's all. Absolutely, Jules. Stacey, you're good gal. Please don't listen to the crap these people are sending you. I'm not. It's just the point. Like I said, people need to get a life. They really do. Like, I don't know if people just sit around and like they think, oh, well, let's try to piss off this person today. Or, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just had to give my adult child money for bills last month. Plus, yeah, and that's another thing, you guys. DJ the DJ, that's absolutely right. Like, there are a lot of parents out there having to help their children that are out on their own because things are hard. Life is hard. You know, everybody, I used to hear for years and years growing up, life is what you make it. Okay, I can understand one side of that, but at the same time, there are kids that have gone to school, have gone to college, and they're having problems trying to find a job. There are kids that have gone to college that are actually working at Burger King or McDonald's. You know what? I give those kids a lot of credit. It might be a fast food place, but at least they're freaking working. But they're not making, excellent money. So they need help. Like, okay, hold on. I just seen that Ryan person. My friend Kyan has been playing Fortnite all day and he's skipping work. He can no longer pay his bills and he can't support his kids. What shall I do? Ryan, is this a serious question or are you like messing around? There's a lot of people that play Fortnite. My son plays Fortnite, like along with many of other games and things like that. But obviously he's not out on his own because he's not old enough to be. But anyway, I think if somebody's having issues and not going to work because they are addicted to Fortnite, then they need to kind of maybe reevaluate like what's important to them, like their children, and get to work so that they can feed their kids and take care of them. I think that that's what anybody would do. And that's how I feel about it. But Ryan, there's a lot of people that seem to be addicted to the games and Fortnite being one of them. So I think that it's sad, but all you can do if it's your friend, your best friend, try to talk to him. I don't know. And that's your decision, Ryan. You're his friend. I mean, if he's got kids to feed, I'm sure that you want to see his kids eat and things, but should you have to support him? I think that maybe if he needs some help, but to get his butt moving and do what he needs to do. I don't know. Everybody looks at things like that differently. That's your judgment call. You're the only one that knows your friend. I think I just missed somebody. Did somebody say mac and cheese? Oh, I saw mac. Okay. Hey, little queen. Kills me the ones spewing hate, do hate live marathons. Kermie. Aw. Well, you guys, I mean, like I said, I've pulled back so much. I've been watching like the beauty videos now, you guys, if I am actually on. But it's mind blowing. And like I said, what's it going to do for me to take down that email in my about section? I mean, unless I just never ever like look at it ever again. But then I would miss people that are actually sending emails that I want to talk to, and I can't if I just say, screw it, I'm not doing this anymore. So, hey, Jojo. His kids do come to your house for spaghetti. Like I said, Ryan, I don't know. I can't really choose that for you. That's your decision call. All right, you guys, I don't find you to be funny. Seriously. I see what's going on in here. And no, I'm not talking to the people that are my regulars in here. Money can be taken. Absolutely, darling Nikki. You can't take it with you, period. You just can't. And that's right. You want mac and cheese now, Judith? Hi, Antonio. Everybody's wanting mac and cheese now. Stacy, they have no leg to stand on going after you. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Like I said, I wouldn't be ashamed. You know, when you're getting these emails and saying about, you know, they're calling me trailer trash and, you know, living in a trailer and all this other shit. If I did have to live in a trailer, you know what? I would. It wouldn't matter. I'm not ashamed. That's it. Like, so they're not going to win with me. And, you know, they're not going to, it's just not going to happen. That's how I feel. You know what I mean, you guys? I just think that there's a lot of people that just need to get a life, grow up, and move on. Never mind student loan repayment. It's okay, little queen. I understand. Yeah, my phone does that with the autocorrect too. $60, $70 rock blues too. No, Marty, there's nothing to be ashamed about. You know what I mean? And I don't judge people, and I wouldn't. I just don't think that that's right. Hey, Alice. You should watch Linda Soley. Someone sent her a box of. Oh my God. That's terrible. That is awful. That's way out of control. I mean, all of this is, but I mean, that's, oh. Come on, nobody needs to see that. Crap. Just don't give them any attention. Right, Jules? Your mom lived in a lovely trailer mobile home. Yeah. There's plenty of people that have beautiful trailer homes. What are they like? They call them like double wides. They're like bigger than the initial. It doesn't, like I said, it just doesn't matter. And people make them look beautiful. And like I said, it wasn't just at that point when they weren't getting to me about that. Then they said roaches in an apartment and just was getting nowhere. You know what I mean? It was getting absolutely nowhere. My tattoo is a butterfly in the middle, and then I have tribe one coming across this way. Tiger won the Masters today. Yay. Yes, I do, Nat. I'm glad he's doing really good. I really, really am glad. Yeah, manufactured homes. Absolutely, Tawanda. I don't know. People, I think they just try to nitpick with whatever they freaking can. Damn, I think as long as anybody has a roof over their head, they're doing good. Do you know what I mean? Think about how many people in this world, seriously, that even bust their ass every day of their life or whatever. And they're like one paycheck from being homeless on the street. That's awful. It's heartbreaking. Like, I don't know. I just don't look at people like that. I have a ton of respect for somebody that works at McDonald's, that works in a grocery store, a convenience store, because they have a job and they're at least working. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to sound like an ass or something, but I don't make fun of those people. I've never thought that I was better. Ever. Just ever. I don't know. Yeah, obsessed here in our home too. Home is home. It's where your family. That's right. Absolutely, Carol. Hello, Lily. How are you doing? Hope you guys are all having a good day. I know it's Sunday, and I know that, like I said, yesterday my parents were here, so there was no chance of me getting on yesterday. And does she really, Judith? Oh, hon. My heart goes out to you guys. Your daughter. So, did they say how they were going to try to treat her? I'm the least of anyone. I'm no better than anyone. Karen, I don't feel like I am, and I just don't look at people like that, I guess. I don't. I don't know DJ the DJ, did she? Because if she did, I don't know her under a different name. I always knew her under the main vegan. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, darling Nikki. Probably. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I guess they were just basically trying to say I was trash or something. Oh. Judith, I will definitely be praying for her and praying for you guys. That breaks my heart, I have not either, DJ the DJ. I don't know. Your main girl, I have, but not. I mean, obviously, it's been a while here, but I think she was in one of my lives prior, but I haven't the other, so I have no idea. I'm in with the Walmart people. Yeah, I shop at Walmart. I'm not embarrassed about it. In my emails, Nat, they were telling me that I lived in a trailer. I was trailer trash. And, then after multiple, and when I tell you multiple emails, that's what I mean, multiple emails about just that. Then they switched to, I live in a roach infested apartment. And then they started saying, you're just trash. So, whatever. Like I said, it shouldn't matter what anybody lives in. If you have a roof over your head, that's what matters. Lord, as you read and said that, the terrible things that ran through my mind. Oh, boy. Yeah, it is, Alice. It is. Like, and I'm grateful. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for each person that's here. I really am. I mean, and just enjoy being able to talk to people. And hey, Patricia, how are you? It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Valerie, are you still doing your Tai Chi? I know that you love it. Good, you are. Good. Oh, thanks, Patricia. You're always very kind. Oh, Jojo, I hope things are going better for you too, hon. No, Ned, I'm not kidding you. I am. It's just, and I found out where the other stuff was coming from too. So I actually talked about that in the more beginning part of this live. So, like, it's crazy the lengths people will go to try to do things, and it's bad. It really is. Oh, it's her last dance recital. Well, she'll finally be done though, right, Valerie? That's what's most important. Thank you so much, Nat. I'm just glad that you guys are okay, and it's wine day. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Probably a small town girl. Yeah, I know of the others for sure. Only lady, try not to take all that talk to heart. Yeah, there's a lot you can't take to heart, because let me tell you something. With what I've been getting within like the last couple of weeks, it'd be enough to drive somebody nuts. I'm telling you guys. It was really bad. Well, you guys, I was on a little longer than I expected to be on today. I know my lives used to go a little bit longer than this. But if you guys do, if I'm not on and you do want to talk or something, you guys do know in my about section is my email. Again, I know most of these names, so if you say who you are and things, do you know what I mean? But I do have a nurse coming earlier tonight. So that being said, I do got to go. But I am glad you guys all could get on here. We could chat. Just try to keep your guys' self together. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys get any of this crap, because just don't let it weigh on you. Because I think if this happened to just anybody that has some really bad problems already, it could be a real bad thing. You know what I mean? So all of you take care, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon, okay? I'll see you guys later.